right, people, let's just get this out, and let's just do it. Let's just do it, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people and Devils fans of all ages, welcome back to another episode of Devils Den Hockey. Tonight, the New Jersey Devils continue the slow, painful descent into the abyss by taking on the Pittsburgh Penguins, losing 4-1 in regulation. Did anyone not see this outcome ahead of time? I think I woke up this morning and went, oh right, the Devils are playing today. Better get ready for their loss. Does anyone legitimately have any ounce of hope or any scrappling of good faith left for these guys? Watching tonight's game was such I almost want to say a middle finger, but I don't think they could get the energy to flip anyone off at this time. Watching tonight's game against Pittsburgh, guys, was painful. It hurt. But you know what? It's sort of like a constant state of pain. You know what I mean? You know how when you go get hurt and you scrape your knee and it hurts? But it hurts all day to the point where it's just a constant throb that's just always there. That's kind of how I feel right now with the Devils. It's just a constant state of throbbing pain where it's yeah, this is par for the course at this point. So you take a game, you take the Devils, right? They're coming off a 9-0 monstrosity against the Islanders, and I didn't think they were going to come up with anything big or huge or anything dazzling today, but just the lack of giving a single shit it's almost inspiring the way they do it. There have been times in life, whether it's been at work or in school, where you're I just don't feel like doing anything today. And the Devils tonight were the personification, the very essence of what it means to not give a single shit about what's doing. There was not one puck battle. There was not one body check. There was not, no one takes the puck off anybody. It's just, we'll just kind of stand around here and wait for something to happen. I mean, it's not even worth going over the goals, but I kind of want to at the same time. Go back. If you're going to watch any goal today, go back and watch the breakaway goal. It was either the first or the second goal. I think it was the second. I can't remember. All of the goals against the Devils are starting to just sort of merge together in one mosaic of pain, okay? And I'm sitting here watching Dougie Hamilton, the over 6-foot ginger useless sack of donkey dong, and Jonas Siegenthaler, who I thought I had higher standards for, but I guess not. As a Pittsburgh Penguin, it doesn't matter who it was. It really doesn't. Comes flying out of the penalty box. Dougie Hamilton has got his hands on his wooden shaft, just going, go for it, bud, have at it. And then Jonas Siegenthaler literally nosedive, throwing himself at the ice about 6 feet behind the guy that's already past him. Good effort there for what it's worth, sure. And then it gets beat. Allen gets beat on a breakaway. Can we just have a second and talk about Jake Allen right now? I feel like Jake Allen and maybe Nemitz are the only, and maybe Gritsuk is the only people that I am willing to grant some level of charitability and good grace upon. Because good God, I would hate being a New Jersey goaltender right now, because you know that nobody is showing up for you. You know that you are going to be fighting tooth and nail, life and limb to save yourself from the incompetence in front of you. Gritsuk's a rookie, okay? Nemec is trying. Nemec at one point had a hat trick this year. He's doing everything he can, and I feel bad for him. But, go back and watch Allen III. This man is fighting for life and limb and maybe country at this point to give the Devils any modicum of hope and survival. And he just gets, shelled constantly, like Markstrom was against the Islanders. But Markstrom's actually, dog shit right now. So that's beside the point. The point I'm trying to make is the fall of the Devils needs to be studied in a lab. It needs to be put into one of those, those little thin test tubes and, actually studied. Because I've never seen such a fall from, Lucifer himself, the devil, the actual devil, okay? Devil, okay? His fall from heaven is probably still second to the fall from grace that, the Devils are experiencing this year. And and the thing that blows my mind, and I think the thing that's bothering so many Devils fans right now, is that it doesn't make any sense. Before we had injuries, and I know I'm a broken record, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Before, there were excuses for why they were shit. Half your team is injured. Everybody's hurt. Everyone's doing what they can. It's just not enough. Wait until everybody comes back. Everyone's here. Minus Kovacevic. But everybody's here. And you're still shit. Now, and I meant to do this at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to do it now anyways. We are on day 2 of the Fire Fitz watch, okay? And the Fire Keith watch. How, after a 9-0 game, after having more holes in you than Swiss cheese, now that no one's been fired, okay, have at it. Have at it. And when there's no change, then there's no accountability. When there's no accountability, there's going to be no difference in the outcome every single godforsaken night until somebody grows a spine, grows a pair of balls, and just pulls the trigger on the leadership in the higher parts of the organization, from Keith to Fitz to the players themselves. Something has got to give. Because if we spend the next 30 plus games of the season in literal hell, I can't do videos like this, okay? I can't do videos like this for the next 30 plus games where I feel like I'm gonna blow my lungs out every time I talk or yell or scream. I don't want to do this for the next 30 games. You gotta give me something to hope and dream for. Because if this is what you're gonna offer me for the next 30 plus games, why am I gonna watch? Why am I gonna watch? I'm really big on loyalty, okay? I'm with the Devils whether they're great or whether they're shit, okay? And I will continue to watch these games until the end of the year, where they inevitably don't make the playoffs. I'm not going to be one of those people that just turns the game off or that just doesn't continue to watch and then turns it back on when they're doing better. But dear God, please show me that it's worth cheering for you. And if you're in New Jersey, because I'm not from New Jersey, I'm not even from the country of the good old US of A, okay? I'm a Canadian. I'm a Canada guy. I'm an up north kind of guy, okay? If you are in New Jersey, if the leadership of this organization is not going to do anything about who's in charge, then please, if you're a regular season ticket holder, if you are a merch buyer, if you're one of these people that spends your hard-earned money, when you go to work and you work your 9 to 5, and you spend your hard-earned money and go, where am I going to spend my money today? Don't give it to the Devils. Don't buy merch. Don't buy concessions. Don't buy jerseys. Don't buy anything that connects to this team unless they are serious about making change happen, about holding people accountable. Because if the booing doesn't hold people accountable, then maybe hitting them where their wallets are. Don't sign up for, whatever streaming service is local to New Jersey. Hit them where it hurts, their wallets. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get to see some actual change. So, on that note, I'm going to wrap it up here. Now, before I do, I want to give a massive thank you to every single person who watches the videos, who likes the videos, who subscribes, who comments, who interacts with this channel at all. In the last 24 hours, since the 9-0 video, the Let It Burn video, our subscription count has increased by more than 100 people. The last video alone has had over 2,000 views for a channel that averages maybe like 50 to 100 views a video. Over 2,000. Over 160 comments left under the Let It Burn video. I'm a very small YouTuber, content creator, New Jersey fan, whatever word you want to throw on there. I just want to say thank you, because this is huge. You guys have made it huge. And for those of you, whether you're new or have been around the channel for God knows how long, because I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years now, and I know it's corny, I know it's cheesy, but legitimately, thank you guys for having fun with me. Thank you guys for, watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, whatever it is. You guys have made the last 24 hours a crazy, crazy time in a really shitty situation this season. You guys have made it absolutely wild. The number of people, we've had people from the San Jose Sharks reaching out and leaving comments in the video. We've had Rangers fans coming out and leaving comments in the video. We've had Calgary fans. We've had Islanders fans who came into the comments and were like, God, I'm so sorry. Please don't. I'm really, I'm glad we won, but I'm so sorry for what happened to you guys. But yeah, really just thank you. You guys have been great. On that note, guys, take it easy. And I will see you guys in the next one. I believe we play on Sunday. I don't know who we're playing, but I know we're playing on Sunday. Yeah, take it easy, guys. And I will see you in the next one. Adios.